2022. I'm starting it earlier this year as I have done a couple of days research, and it's going to be quite an interesting year. It all depends where you get your information from. Whether you are a follower of Nostradamus, then it's doom and gloom. He was also known as the doom and gloom prophet, and he's got an immense following. But I've also looked at quite well-known astrologers on internet. Also, what I know for myself, and also the books, and of course the backup. I've also done the research in the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, astrology cards to illuminate your life. I've taken some notes out of that too, and also it is such a vast subject to talk about. I've had to concentrate it and bring it right down to what it is now. So I hope you will enjoy this. This is the introduction to each video. I will be making it in Dutch and in English. Now, I've had more response from the Dutch than from the English language, so I wonder what 2022 will be. Everybody that has watched the yearly, I would suggest go back to this year and see what resonates with you. Thank you so much for all your likes and shares, and I hope you will download it or subscribe, and then it will also be saved in your library, and you can come back to it each month and listen to what the month's forecast is, and you can compare it to your romance readings and also to your general readings. First of all, I would like to say Happy New Year, because you might be watching this in 2022 back and forth, and I hope 2022 will be a better year for everybody, and also not people, animals and the environment. Now I start off with saying what number year it is. It is a year 6, and the year 6 of course stands for balance. Also, to relate this back to tarot, the 6 from the major arcana is the Lovers, and that is why how I resonate with it, the 6. So look at the Lovers, look at the card. What does lovers mean? Coming together. It also means partnering up, seeking balance, because together we stand strong. Also taking care of each other, being mutual towards friends and partners, etc. Now this is also going to be the year of the tiger. So the tiger means force, strength, and going for what you want. That is how I interpret the tiger. The year will basically have a lot of influence from Jupiter, Mars and the Sun, and mutable energy. We have to reinvent ourselves, especially what has been happening after the year 2020 and 2021 and what it has brought for us. We might have to reinvent ourselves, or rather adapt ourselves, also be flexible and be more responsible. This is also the year of responsibility, relationships, balance, love and healing. Yes, we will have to do a lot of reinventing in ourselves and healing because of the last 2 years, what has been happening around us and with us. The planet Saturn, that means that planet stands for responsibility as well, also boundaries and structure. So we have to create more structure, we want more security, we have to set our boundaries. and it also means what we don't agree with, we will rebel against. Also, it is the need the next year to succeed, to get to a goal or to a wish. For example, more knowledge so that we can enhance our talents and also bring more responsibility and security in our lives and our relationships. It can also, Saturn can also, on the flip side, cause obstacles, but will show us, so long we are open and focused on what is happening around us, can also show us obstacles so that we can surpass or deal with the obstacles in on our path and in our lives. Jupiter means expansion, abundance, and wisdom. Jupiter is the planet for mentalness. Not mental going gaga, but more knowledge. Like I said, we want more. We want to succeed. That's Saturn. So to succeed, we might need more knowledge or gain more knowledge before we can succeed. Also, Jupiter means spiritual growth. So that's the mental as well. Having that positive mind as much as possible, also realizing when we are feeling a little bit down or under, to reset that button to keep us on the straight and narrow. It is also not only our mental growth, spiritual growth on who am I, where do I come from, what do I want, and where am I going, how am I going to do that. It is also spiritual growth in the sense from what is my call, who am I, and how am I going to get to where I want to go. For example, if you're seeking a job, you first have to find out from yourself what you want to do, then do the research and go after it. Or if you're looking for a partner, how can I make myself more attractive? How do I set my boundaries? Blah, blah, blah. You know the spiel. Also, not only seeking ourselves, what we want and how to do it, but also to find our place in this world. Now, I'm going to also, I've made some documents. I did that on the side, my pad, my big pad, just broke on a new one. There is also a different standard next year. The Geminis are air, those are mental, caring, loving, because of the lovers, finding balance. But we want newness, we want more vibrant abundance, let me put it that way. We want to be seen. We want to build a proper foundation, but we also want to increase our surroundings and ourselves. So this is, I've written it in general, because why have I written it in general? This is the energy, and also a flip back to last year and what we can expect this year. And this is the general yearly number, 6, but you can also, with this yearly, you can get your own personal year number within the 6. I will tell you later what it is. The standard of living and fashion sense will improve. There is a mutual connection of Saturn and Jupiter in Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. So again, Earth is Capricorn, Aquarius is mental, that's the air. Also communication is of importance, and how we communicate, how we earth ourselves and our emotions and spirituality, that is Pisces. There you go. So that is already coming out in the astrology. In the year 2022, the combined effect of Saturn and Jupiter on the world is the biggest, so the transit of both planets will affect human life on the cosmic level. Peace, harmony, home and family are likely to have more attention this year because they are within the year's resonance. Um, if the environment resonates with the year's vibration, it tends to be noticed. Otherwise, it can feel more unnatural than usual because the environment conflicts with the year's resonance. So if the year resonates with the resonance of the environment, then it can either be positive or it can cause conflicts. So we've also got Mars, and Mars is the planet of war, and I think we will be seeing that in reflection to more rebellious action to what we want and what we don't want. Like we want a sound structure, we need structure as people and humans, and I only hope that everybody will see that, especially governments and countries, hopefully not putting down so much law but giving us more structure to, to abide by, security, guarantees. Okay. The numerology energy for the universal year 6 resonates with home and family, also with harmony, healing and idealism. The energy supports people coming together to improve their communities. In 2022 adds up to 6 universal year, which is all about accepting and assuming responsibility after the multitude of changes and adjustments that the 5 universal year brought us in 2021. It is time for the world to acclimate to new pace and make the most of our new reality. If you felt like you were flying from the seat of your pants throughout 2021, you can find firmer footing for yourself in 2022. However, with the firm footing comes the added responsibility of finding new sense of balance with everyone else in your life. Relationships will play an especially big role in 2022. Many of the people you meet could have a fated role to play in your development as an individual, acting as a catalyst to help you transform into the person you are meant to become in this lifetime. This isn't to say that all your relationships will be fairy tales. Some may indeed bring difficulties your way. Growth is often not a comfortable process, and that can be especially true when you must grow in tandem with another person or many people. If you've been putting a premium on yourself, regardless of your friends, family, or anyone else in your life, then it is time to even the play. It is time to even the playing field. You don't need to give up space, but you do need to find harmony with others and give them the option to rely on you when they need to. No person is an island, and that will be a major theme all over our lives throughout 2022. 6 is a very responsible number, so while the the 6th universal year is a good one to make serious efforts towards dreams. Don't indulge in flights of fancy. Instead, put your effort into building something that can withstand the test of time. If you work hard, you could embark on a journey that lasts the rest of your life, or at least build the foundations of your future. I was talking about setting proper foundations and to find the courage and the strength to proceed. So here you are. Strengthening your existing relationships. Whilst 2021 allowed you to focus more on your own needs, 2022 encourages you to touch base with the people in your life and remember just how important their presence is for a whole multitude of reasons. Make people feel appreciated and let them know the value they have in your life. I do agree with that, certainly, but also partially I don't. Although we were isolated, even especially I do agree that we were isolated in 2021 due to the situation, but we were in some of us were isolated with family, and that's the time that we and did learn to appreciate our families more. If you haven't done that, then show them that you appreciate them and how much you love them. Increase your social circle this year or the coming year, 2022, regardless of how many friends you already have. The sixth universal year makes a point of sending interesting and meaningful new relationships our way. Many of the people you meet this year could have a major impact on your life for years to come. So consider socializing to be something of a mandate in 2022. Seeking out stability. The sixth universal year invites you to find a grounded place from which to operate, leaving behind uncertainty of past year and putting a premium on building a firm foundation. This might sound unexciting, but it can bring you a lot of stability and peace of mind moving forward, especially since we are dealing with the mind, getting to know ourselves or spiritually or what our place is in the world. I hope you have enjoyed this introduction to your reading, and let's go over to your reading right now. Lots of success in your year. Take care, stay safe, and be blessed. Hi, everybody. Just a correction. I've made a video um, about next year for 2022, and it was going to be the introduction to all the videos that I'm making, but it is turned out to be too long, so I think I have to do this video separate from each zodiac sign, otherwise I can't load it up. I've only got a laptop. So anyway, now you know that I'm busy doing the yearlies for 2022, and so I hope you will save this video so that you can look back once your video is coming out. So over the course of the next couple of weeks, you will be getting your 2022 video. Also, last year I had a lot of Dutch people that the Dutch have surpassed in views to the English language. So my question is, do you like yearlies or don't you? Please can you let me know in the reactions below if you like this form of reading, like finding out what the energy is, what the year number is, what the year number means, also the planets around it, because those are the energies that we all have to be dealing with next year. That said, thank you very much for all your likes, your shares, and your support and subscriptions. I would like to thank you. I'd like to thank you so much for supporting the channel, your channel. Without you, it wouldn't be the channel it is. Thank you. And I hope we're going to have a lot more exciting collaboration and fun things next year and the coming time. Okay, Take care, stay safe and be blessed. And please watch out for um, uh, your video for 2022. Take care, stay safe and be blessed. Ciao, ciao.